This is Kitzur Yomi as we continue learning halachos day by day up to Simin Perek Tes Zayin. The halachos of being mafsik in Krias Shema and Birchas Krias Shema. Teaches the Kitzur Krias Shema v'shalosh brachos, the three brachos, which are Shin Yitzar, Avarabba, those are the two before, and Emes v'Yatziv, the one afterwards. V'chein b'mayriv Krias Shema berchosah. So we're going in order of severity. We just finished Psukei Zimra, and now it teaches the Kitzur when it comes to the brachos of Krias Shema, both by day and by night, and Krias Shema itself are more chamur than Psukei Zimra. And let's divide them up. And these are the areas between the brakim. Lava Rabba, Ben Abarcha Mama Yisrael Ba'ava, Lishma Yisrael, Ben Bish Arecha, which is the end of the first parak of Shema, Levahim Shemaya, Ben Ala Aretz, Levayomer. So that's what we call Bein Abrakim. So now, what about Bein Abrakim? Says the Kitzur Sif Beis Bein Abrakim, Motulemer Amin, I'll call Bracha Shushameya. If you hear a bracha, you say Amin. Mikol Shekain, to Matalas Lekdusha Lekadish Lebaruchu. And I think this is something which perhaps is not so known. That says the Kitzur, you're in the middle of Shema, you just finished via Hafta, you're up to V'hayim Shemaya, and you hear Amen, you hear Kaddish, you hear Kedusha, you answer. Even if you hear everyone else saying Krias Shema, but you do not say Shema Yisrael with them. But call Ram. Whatever you are saying, say aloud. Like everyone saying Shema Yisrael, because the problem is you don't want to ever be in a matzif that the tzibur is saying Shema Yisrael, the tzibur is being mekabel malchus shemayim, and you're not. As Note 10 points out, it looks like you're not involved. They're being mekabel, God is their king, and you're just doing your thing. No. So you daven out loud, you figure out a way to be together with the tzibur. But continues the Kitzur, Sif Gimel B'Emsa Aparik, in the middle of a parak, Amen, Rak Acher Birchas Akel HaKadosh. Only Amen that you're allowed to say in the middle of a parak, whether it's Birchas Krias Shema, whether it's Shema, is Amen to Akel HaKadosh, V'Acher Birchas Shema Tefillah. Ube Kaddish. Yomer Amen Yishma Barach L'Olam Olmei Olmaya. You also say with them Amen. Don't say other amens because it's not the ikra kaddish. Kedusha you can't say, but you should pause. You should be quiet and listen to the chazan. And then what should you say? Kaddish, kaddish, kaddish. And nothing more. And note 17 points out, the end of Kedusha, you do not say, and anything else, if it's Yantif, all the rest of the parts of Kedusha, only Kadosh and Baruch. If you hear Baruch Hu, bein min hashliach sibur, bein min oilel ha'torah. If you hear Baruch Hu, whether from the Shech Sibur, or rather from someone who got an aliyah, oine Baruch Shem Baruch Loilam Va'ed, kan amin she'achar berchas ha'oileh. Now these are very important halachas to know, just to remind ourselves. Let's say you show up late, and they're middle of laning, and you're in the middle of Shema. So what are we hearing right now? What we're hearing right now is that even, let's remember, we're be'emsa perek. You're middle of the Hafta. Still, you're going to answer Baruch Hu, Baruch Hashem, Baruch L'Olam Va'ed, and the Amen for the Birchas Ha'olah. Ve'im akal omer moedim, yischa gam kein, you should bow. V'yomer, the three words, moedim, anachnu lach, v'lo yeser. Shemea kol ram, if he hears the sound of thunder, yesh aimrim, there are those that do gam lahafsik, ulevarich, l'magad Avram, yishem d'lo yafsik v'zeh, that's b'char shar, and that's a weight in machlekes. Note 21 points out, very important, if you use the bathroom, wash your hands, but you do not until after Shemona Esrei. Elu Avsakos. Now, continues the Kitzur Sif Daled. If you did the aforementioned above and you interrupted your tefillos, in the cases like we just said that you could do in middle of a parak. So if he's in the middle of the Birchas Krias Shema, you should try, you should be mechavein, arrange the tefillah that hefsek should be at the end of an inyan. You don't want it to be mamish smack in middle. You don't want it to be mamish smack in middle. So note 22 points out, Baruch Hashem Yitzir Ha'Ma'arais, and then Baruch Hashem Baruch Yisrael Bi'ava. As soon as you finish for Baruch Atah Hashem, then you can't interrupt. It's mamish in the middle of a pasuk. So you want it to be in between psukim, etc. Then move a Krias Shema, Yichamish Ha'afsik, bein pasuk le'pasuk. Then Miyavshar Motul Ha'afsik Afilu Be'emsa Pasuk. So let's realize, Sif Gimel, all those Amin to Kala Kadosh, the Amin to someone getting Aliyah, Baruch Shem Baruch L'Olam Vayed, Moedim and Achdullah, Kadosh, even Be'emsa Pasuk. Then you go back to the beginning of the pasuk, and note 23 says you interrupt in the middle of an idea, you go back to the beginning of an idea, very important halachis. When? Pasuk Shema Yisrael. Note 24, of course, there's nothing more important than being mekabel omach shemayim, so you don't interrupt at all. And you're saying for the machzolim vayed, ki bahem asur lahaftik b'chol inyan v'afilu hamelech shayel b'shloimai. The king says shalom aleichem. No, I'm saying Shema Yisrael. Lo yasik b'ashiva. Ubein ani Hashem aleikeichem le'emes v'yatziv. At the end of Shema, kan kin lo yasik klal mishadechsib b'kra Hashem alekim emes. It's really one pasuk. Lekachin mafsikim ben aleikeichem and emes. V'nochin lizar shal hafsik. Be careful not to interrupt. Allah Hashamar. Kam tevas v'yatziv Hashem Elokeichem Ani Hashem Elokeichem emes v'yatziv v'lefi shegam yatziv hu loshein emes v'achar kach, and afterwards yachal hafzik k'mo b'makoim achar be'emsa perach din lishol b'shalom. If you let it greet another one ulahashiv shalom b'zman hazeh ein makpidim, and therefore ve'in lahafzik b'zeh afilu bein aprakim, meaning the Kitzur is pointing out that even though it used to be that it was a much bigger deal, nowadays people aren't so makpid, and therefore, even being a bracha, we should not do it. We stop over here, and we'll pick it up, Siyata de Shemaya, from Simin, Yud Zayin, Perik Yud Zayin, the halachos of Krias Shema, the next year, in Mirza Hashem.